Tell you what's changed right now. In a different field, different lane right now. Now I'm in the murk, switching lanes right now. Passive income getting paid right now. Used to roll around with sinners, bulldozers and killers. Now we focused on figures. 3-course meals for dinners. 5-star suites and villas. Now the swag hit different. Cause the bag is different. The tab is...
No. Well, I do, but I don't.
Don't drink it, man, innit? I mean, you'll be a cheaper
I don't want to say I don't drink alcohol because I love a tequila shot, but I don't like, I won't, I don't know, man.
You don't drink alcohol?
I'm working on it.
Unnecessarily?
I'm working on it. I think eventually I won't drink, maybe to my wedding day.
Ooh, okay. I can relax for a bit.
Is it in here that I talk?
Oh, cute.
I don't talk, you know. I don't know if you've ever noticed.
Yeah, you do talk.
I don't talk like just publicly, openly.
Yeah, but who talks publicly?
Some people talk on their Snapchat all the time.
Oh, I can't even do that. You know, so guys, my day was a bit crazy today. I can't use the front camera.
I do it every now and then, but
oh, so you do talk?
Like what? Maybe once, twice a year.
Well, how did you get famous on Snapchat?
Not famous. I don't know. Just
wait, how many? You see when you post something, and you was to look at the number. How high does that number get?
The highest I've had so far is about 80k.
80,000 people. What is if you post and it's a bad day? What does that look like?
Like maybe like in the 20s, 30s now.
20, 30s of thousands?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Fucking hell. So, wait, and how did you manage to build that up?
Well, the
guys are thirsty, innit?
No, it's not. I don't even know you. I don't know who it is, but I think it's because I moved to Congo, obviously. Okay. People are really interested in Congo content, you know? Yeah, I'm doing a reality show. And apart from that, my ex was kind of famous.
Oh,
I was engaged to someone that was famous.
You engaged?
I've been engaged twice.
What?
Most recently, I was engaged to an ex-footballer, Congolese footballer.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll know him, but funny enough, random people know him.
Yeah. Shh. Okay, maybe I don't know who he is, but then again, I'm not.
If you're in, people that are into football, because he used to play for Portugal. Okay. He's in his 40s. He's 42, so a while ago. But in Congo, he's very famous. Like he's like a national hero.
Is that the first person you engaged?
That's the second person.
That's the second person. Who's the first person? Shh. Oh, okay. And why did both of these engagements get called off? That's crazy too. Do you get to keep the ring twice?
No, I give it back, you know.
Do you give it back? Or do they ask you it back?
I give it back. So, like, I want you to know that you fucked up.
Nah, man. What?
You're not keeping your ring for.
Yeah, you can sell it or something.
No. And then what am I going to say to my next person? Why did I keep... So
no,
sell it. I don't need money like that.
No, it's not about needing money like that. Wait, hold on 1 second. You don't need money like that, yeah? Yeah. You don't need money like that. But, but you're getting on to me because I didn't pay for your cab to come here.
You think that was about money?
It's not about money, but I'm saying in terms of, okay. So what's that about then, if it's not about money then?
It's about you're a man, I'm a woman, you're asking me to leave. So listen, first of all, I'm going to say something.
Yeah, beautiful.
Britain and Europe, the Western world, has you lot's minds thoughts, yeah? In Africa, in my culture... If I'm asking you to leave A to B, I've got to accommodate you.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it's not just when you get to wherever you're coming to, have drinks, have snacks. That's standard because you're coming somewhere. You've got to eat. You've got to be fed. But it's my responsibility because I've asked you to leave where you are to get to me.
Yeah, but on a what vibe,
There's so much danger getting from A to B, and then on top of that, I'm a woman. So in Congo, for example, there's no man that, like, you either send me a car or I get a cab, and when I get to it, you give me the money to pay for the cab.
Do they have jobs in Congo?
What do you mean?
As in, like, corporations?
Yeah,
and stuff? I was
a HR director.
Yeah, okay, cool. But so when your corporation tells you to come to work, do they provide you with a vehicle? In
your salary, there's a transport allowance.
Oh, okay, fair news, isn't it? Because obviously in the UK, when someone tells someone to go to work, they're not expected to pay for your travel there, is it?
Western mentality, thought.
Yeah. Oh, fair news, isn't it? At the end of the day, I feel you. But I'm saying, for instance,
Congo, You've asked me to come somewhere and I've gotten myself from A to B on my money. Wild, I'm not coming.
Yeah, fair dues, isn't it? But also, what I'll say about the UK is I'm not sure about what's the opportunities in it in Congo for women versus the opportunities because
it's not.
Were you born in this country?
What do you mean? I got here when I was 5.
Okay, you got here when you was 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is the reason why. Obviously, we're definitely recognised, huh?
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm always recording.
So you weren't going to tell me?
I'll let you know what happens, isn't it? This is called This Can't Come Out. And what happens is we have beautiful, unfiltered conversations.
Okay.
Before anything gets released to the public, I send it to you first and foremost.
Okay.
So therefore, there's nothing that will ever leave here that you're not comfortable with, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's first and foremost. But basically, what us Westerners, what us guys that are not dickheads, isn't it, yeah? What our mindset
Who says
is...
you're not dickheads?
You
can't say you're not a dickhead.
Oh, yeah, I can say I'm not a dickhead.
No,
because I practice not being a dickhead.
But you...
Where
did I come from?
Where did you come from?
Yeah.
What area?
Just now to get here.
I forgot. If I hear it, I'll know.
Did you ask me how I was getting here?
No.
But you insisted that I got here on time.
Yeah.
And London's really dangerous.
Is it that? Well, okay, it might be dangerous, isn't it?
So you could have at least asked. So you don't think that's borderline dickhead?
No, that's not dickhead behaviour.
How's that not dickhead?
Because
and we're not even strangers.
Yeah, we're not even strangers, but bear in mind, innit?
So the very least you could do would be like, Ami, Saturday, blah, blah, blah. Are you right? How you getting here?
And then what? And then pump fake. Because
pump fake?
Pump faking is basically... my word is my word. So if I'm speaking to you with the intention of paying for your transport to come here,
we're not even talking about paying for my transport.
No, but I'm not. But think about it. What? So for instance, if you say you're getting here by public transport, if that's and you say that, then what?
So speaking to a normal African, so for example, my female friend, when I went to visit her, she's here as well. She lives in Nigeria, but she's here. She asked me, "How you getting? Where are you coming from?" So I told her. How you getting here? I said, I'm going to jump on the train and then coming home, I'm going to take an Uber.
Now,
due care and concern. It's not even about if you're going to pay it.
I'll tell you why. Because, for instance, if my mindset is not to pay for somebody to come... No, but hear me out.
But show concern.
Yeah, and for instance, say if you say, oh, yeah, I'm getting public transport and walking. I should hear all of that, compute it, and not do nothing about it. That makes me...
Oh, so because you want...
Because I'm not going to do it.
When you hear that, there's something inside you that
will
tells
trigger
you to pay.
Yeah, but I'm saying... And that's what I'm saying. And the issue with that is...
want to...
Yeah, because I'm not going to, because it's not sustainable. Because I do this once a week, I pay, what was it? I pay £40, or was it on the low end for the studio?
Yeah.
I pay for whatever the snacks are. And along with that, if I'm paying for everybody's travel to come here as well, then it's just not sustainable financially for me to pay for everybody to do that.
How often do you have females?
What? Majority of the time, all the time.
No, I've only seen like 3.
I got bare. I literally did 3 females last week. So it's just not sustainable.
So it's dickhead.
It's not sustainable. It's staying in your financial lane.
Then own the dickheadness.
No, but it's not a dickhead. It's not a dickhead vibe. In terms of me to be responsible for every single person that comes here, I should pay for their travel back and forth.
No, because
and then plus, why should I limit it to women then?
Do people drive? People don't drive.
People drive as well.
Some people drive.
Yeah, so why should I pay for their pay as well if I'm inconveniencing petrol and stuff?
Can you talk normal?
Petty is petrol, isn't it? Yeah. So in terms of just because someone's got a car, no matter what I'm doing, it's an inconvenience for somebody to leave their house to come here, regardless, isn't it? Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, why is that preference just limited to just girls? By the way, isn't it?
Because that's how the world should move.
Okay, cool. And then what I'm trying to say is...
And you see, all your justification is why I don't even entertain London, guys. Because your mentality is fucked. And it's so sad because you don't realise it.
Well, even if it's fucked, the way we're seeing it is in terms of... Because really and truly, you're saying it's nothing to do with financial, but whatever you're saying is there's financial implications to the way you want us to move.
Okay, so in Congo, for example, that's like $1. It's not about how much you're spending. It's about the due care and consideration for the person.
If it was $1, I would do it. If it was $1, I'll do it.
No, but it's the fact that this is unpaid, right? So you're paying $40. This is unpaid. I've just told you I get a couple of views. So I could have been on like, so because of what I get, what do I get out of it? Because what do I actually get out of doing this?
Facts.
Because this is going to be on the whatever internet forever. Okay? So in maybe 2 years' time, I just told you who I was engaged to. I might, do you know what I mean? And someone could Google, this might not age well. Certain things like this can't come out, right?
Yeah.
It might not age well. And maybe 2 years down the line, I could be like, it didn't age well, but, you know, I made a grand or whatever at the time that was nice. Do you know what I mean? So as for your guests, a lot of actions is about due care and consideration.
Yeah, facts. But what I'm trying to say is
unpaid. 1 second. This is unpaid. Yeah. You're getting something out of it because you get to put it on your platform. This is your project. This can't come out is your podcast. So you paying for the studio space, that's not an L, but that's an investment that you're putting back into yourself. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So not everyone, I might be driving and you might be like, oh, do you need petrol? It's not about, I might not say yes all the time. So don't think all of your guests are going to be like, yeah, pay for my transport or yeah, give me petty. Yeah.
Piece of shit, yeah.
But it's the considerations like, oh, that's nice because I'm doing you a favor on the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, facts. But what I'm trying to say is, I hear what you're saying.
And that's what I mean about when I'm saying that the westernized mentality is fucked because we don't show consideration to one another
what I'm trying
as
to say
we
is,
should.
I hear you, but what you said was, if I ask everybody, maybe everybody won't say yes to it.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is,
Some people might.
If you're being a sincere individual, and you're asking with the willingness to actually do, then I'm sorry, it doesn't matter that some people will say no. Only do it if you're actively willing to do it. Now, obviously, in regards to you're not benefiting nothing from this, I know that already. That's why, in terms of when I ask people, I'm very, very lax about it. I'm on a vibe of, listen, I understand people taking time out of their day in order to do it.
Bright Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People taking their time out. I'm very, very appreciative of it.
It's not raining.
Yeah, which is why basically I even asked you first and foremost, would you want anything? Do you want any snacks? Tell me anything that you want.
I should have been like burger and lobster.
And I accommodate it. And then even because I knew, and already think about it, I even knew that it's even long for you to even come here. So I said, by the way, blah blah blah's over there. What's it called? Deluxe Man is over there, and I'm gonna take you out for dinner on me.
So you don't do that.
I don't do that to everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm saying in terms of, this is my level. And I'm saying, for instance, as a guy, what you need to do is don't ask people for things or tell people to do things that you're not actually willing, that you're not willingly, with an open heart, actively willing to do it. I'm not willing to pay for your cab to come here and come back or pay for your transport there and back. As in, for instance, because that's not a privilege that I'm willing to offer to every single one of my
But you
my
can
guests.
still show consideration.
Yeah, but
It's
you think
mad
I didn't
because-
show consideration?
But can I just say, it's mad because you think, you know that if you ask me how I'm getting here, actually getting here was smooth sailing. But for me, why I'm saying you should have at least asked, or you could have at least asked, is because it'd be like, oh, like you care how I'm getting from A to B. And that's my point. It's all about consideration.
Okay, if you
for
said
you're making it all about money.
Yeah.
And if there's something inside you as a man, Dami, if you hear me say, I'm jumping on 2 trains or I'm going to get a train from X to Z and then Z to underground, blah, 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 and something in you is going to trigger that you should pay for something, then why are you ignoring it?
Why am I ignoring it?
Because you're not going to feel like that for every... would you feel like that for every girl?
Yeah, for every single person. But what I'm trying to say is, in terms of what I'm doing over here, this is not a necessity. What I'm doing right now.
This is the podcast.
Yeah, this is just a luxury. Something that I'm doing in passing. I'm basically. Even when
So you've invited me for something you're doing in passing, like you haven't even...
No, but hear me out. No, this is something that I'm passionate about.
Okay,
but what I'm
I
trying to
should
say
hope so.
is, on my journey, in order to be consistent, one of the things you have to take into account is, if this is going to be financially draining enough for me not to be consistent doing it, then I can't do it. So it has to be within a price limit to actually make it functional and not for it not to hurt me financially. So what I can't do is I can't pay for all of my guests to come here. I can't take all of my guests out to eat.
Show consideration.
Yeah, but it is showing consideration.
What part of it did you show consideration?
Well,
Because you got me, but you do that for everyone. That's normal. What do you think I'm gonna? Where do you think you go and they don't offer you?
Have you been on other people's podcasts? Everyone,
No, I told you,
that's what I'm saying. Most people that come on will let you know that in terms of my actual vibe is actually very caring, considerate, and basically and quite generous as well, isn't it? So obviously, but I'm not Nigerian generous. I'm not gonna basically just buy you a Rolex, isn't it, and take to come on.
You think that's Nigerian generous?
Well, I don't know.
Dammy, you are Nigerian.
Yeah, I am Nigerian.
So you should tap more into that energy.
Yeah, okay. Listen, if I had £1 billion, I would. So,
you think everybody that does that in Nigeria has £1 billion?
Well, so are you saying as a woman, would you recommend? Think about it, if it was your child, your son, would you recommend him tapping out all of his financial resources on frivolous things?
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out.
Well, basically, she's getting on to me for not paying for her cab here and paying for her cab back.
But obviously, we've got plans to go out. Like,
Nigeria. Don't explain yourself because you're Nigerian. This one is westernized.
Listen,
lost to the white
no,
man's
but I'm
ways.
saying I'm not rich, innit? I can't afford to pay
It's
for
not
everybody to
about
come
being
here.
rich.
It is.
It's not.
Wait, and plus, even the area that you said, you know what? For instance, if you said it was somewhere like Edmonton,
a quick $30, £30.
Yeah, the 60. If it's there and back, why don't I do one way?
If my son wanted to do a podcast, he'll have a financial forecast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wouldn't be willy-nilly because, like you said, you do it once a week, right? Mm-hmm. That's 52 weeks in a year.
Okay.
So for
do the math yourself then. If I have one of you a week, how much that will cost me on the low end? So let's say £40 for the studio.
Then let me land.
Okay, yeah, sweet.
And
yeah.
also, you shout.
Come on, you don't know I shout.
Huh?
You don't know I shout.
No, do you know you shout?
Of course.
Okay, because when I was watching it, I was like, what's that mean?
I'm fucking loud. Yeah.
Okay, so like I'm saying, you do a
maybe later, not now.
Okay, sweet.
You would do a financial forecast, right? So within the 52 weeks, each episode, so 52 episodes a year for this Can't Come Out podcast, and you're saying £40, 2 hours each person.
Yeah.
Then you start looking at things like, okay, so if I was to, you wouldn't be getting an Uber, for example, £30 each person, £30 there and back. So let's just say estimate £60 minimum. Okay. What you could do is say to your guests, seeing as I'm not paying for you, what I can put towards your travel is £20. Does that make sense? So for each episode, you've got your £40 plus your 20. So each episode costs you £60 for the 52 weeks. Okay. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
So when you're saying to your guests...
I'm not willing to do that.
Exactly, but you've asked me what I'll do to my... Like, that's how I would raise my son because it shows consideration.
No, but I'm saying, I ain't got the financial means for that. I ain't got the financial means for that.
You haven't planned this properly. You're doing this, like you said, for fun.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is
don't invite me for things that you're doing.
What I'm trying to say is that's
going to be on the internet forever.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, yeah, I feel you. But what I'm trying to say is, I put it to you. I was like, would you like to come down? Hey, I'll take you out to the Lux Manor afterwards, isn't it?
That's amazing.
And then you were like, yeah, you were like, come.
As you should anyway.
Yeah, cool.
But if I wasn't doing the podcast, you would have taken me out to eat, yes or no?
Probably not.
Are you okay?
Probably not. To the Lux Manor, who the fuck would just go there randomly?
No, but would you or would you not? I mean, let's catch up.
Yeah, catch up, yeah. Eat. But I'm saying, and for instance, if it's that vibe, then
but you're not taking me to the podcast. You're not taking me to Deluxe because I've done the podcast.
No, but I'm taking you to Deluxe because I'm on a vibe of what was it?
I ain't seen you in ages.
I haven't seen you in ages. For instance, but I'm saying I wouldn't have. If you weren't doing this, you wouldn't have got taken there. You probably would have went out to drink somewhere locally to you.
Okay, but you would have still taken me somewhere. Deluxe just happens to be local.
Okay, yeah.
So you can't stop aligning it to the fact that I'm doing the podcast.
But I'm saying, for instance,
it's all convenient for you.
Would speed up the process of doing this.
It's all convenient for you.
Yeah, and I'm saying, and I'm saying, for instance, and when I started this journey, the reason why I'm able to be consistent is because I've kind of aligned it with my life. Most of my social interaction. When's the last time I seen you? In ages, most of my...
You can't ask him because he's not going to be on this...
No, but they don't know. But what I'm trying to say is, most of my interactions in life now, because basically I was very, very... basically, I was intentional. Can you try not
to shout because you're making me shout and my voice is going to start hurting.
Okay, cool, Pele. So basically, I was very, very intentional about it. Okay. And about being consistent with it. And so basically, to the point where what I'm doing is I align this now with my actual life, where I meet my friends, and if we're speaking via these means, isn't it?
Okay.
So in terms of you coming on here, the reason why we're able to go out is because it aligns perfectly. Do you know I don't even live in London? I don't even live in London.
I don't even know where you live.
I live in Northampton. So for me to come down here, also to be in London, full stop.
But how did you get here?
I got here by a train.
Did you?
Yeah, get by train here and back. So where I can podcast, yeah. Okay.
I don't care.
I know you don't care, but I'm letting you know
You
what my
are
perspective.
westernized.
Yeah, I am westernized. So how can
And
I not
it's
be?
not good.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is I can't afford to be Africanized.
Much to do about nothing. Everything you're saying, literally. It doesn't change my
And
mind.
plus, I can give testimony. If you ask girls about me in London,
Yeah,
about
they're going to
Dami,
say, Dammy's a dickhead.
okay, your facts. Dami
He
and his
doesn't even
generosity.
pay for my petty.
Yeah, what? What are you crazy?
Dammy doesn't even pay
And
for
plus,
my petty.
Dammy pays for the mandem. How many times is Dammy?
Can I interject?
Yeah, come on. This is craziness. She
I
thinks I'm a billionaire. That's the problem.
You don't need to be a
When it comes- I
billionaire.
understand both points. So basically, it's like, from Dammy's point of view, when it comes to like just vibes. So if he was to invite you out, for example,
Yeah.
just to go and eat or something, he's gonna foot the bill. He might pay for your cab. Do you know what I'm
Getting
saying?
half, though.
No,
Half
let
of
me
that.
Half what? You think I go Dutch
Eh?
to eat?
but I've been around Dammy so long that in terms of like most of the females, even some females will be around him because they know that when Dammy's out with them, they leave their purse at home. You know what I'm saying? That's how.
Really?
It is. But the
That
difference
shocks
is-
me.
The difference is
I'm
when it now comes
shocked
to
by
like,
that.
this is, even though you're doing it for vibes, it's still like a
business.
It's a business venture.
So when it comes to business, Dammy's very he's done accounting.
Frugal.
He's very frugal. He likes to where he can cut costs, he'll cut costs. What makes sense financially, he's always gonna go that route. So I understand what you're saying in terms of like certain guests, if you invite them down, it's good to take care of them. But he is not in a financial position as a business because how much is he making?
Yeah,
For him to
zero.
be able to afford that luxury.
Before you came in there,
Yeah.
I said to him he could have at least asked me how I was getting here. That's how this conversation. Consideration.
Okay, that I was going to get on for your side. It's obviously it's a consideration for certain guests because you don't know where they're coming from. You're not paying them.
Mind you, I've been back here a month, you know.
Is it? I didn't know that.
I've been back in London for a month, in the UK for a month.
Well, what does that mean exactly then?
So I'm still readjusting. I might not.
Oh,
know the way.
okay. So I see.
And,
what you're saying.
and another thing as well is that, say for example, this was to do amazingly well, inshallah it will,
Amen.
you're going to be getting paid off of these views. And you're not paid.
And I don't get a cut, not even for petty.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? This one, even on the high end, I'm saying on the high end, in terms of guests I've got, there's not many guests I've offered to take out afterwards, isn't it? Know what I'm saying? So, and this is what I'm doing for this one, isn't it? So, you know what I'm saying?
So it's like I feel like you've compromised on your end, but in conclusion, I feel like Aminata would have wanted some sort of consideration.
But you know what you're
Considering
saying?
that she's not based in
Considering
Yeah,
that
just-
I live in
but you know what she said as well,
Congo.
really? What she said was, obviously, I just want you to ask basically how I'm getting there. My vibe is, if I am not willing to pay for you to come here, my vibe is,
So
what am
you-
I asking for?
He's
Is that not the exact words I use? I said
what
that would be
thing?
pump faking. Oh yeah, how you getting here? Oh, you're cool,
pump
yeah.
faking.
Pump fake, so it's basically
You're
So,
pretending.
like, how do you guys find out about these like terms and stuff?
it's just okay. This is where
you
Where does
shut
it come
up like
from?
you don't live here.
Pump. I don't live here. Pump
this
thinking.
is where it comes
It's
from.
basketball term.
It's a basketball.
You
term.
got
Okay.
Like when you pretend to
Oh.
shoot.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
it's basically, we use it in the terms of if you take a girl out to eat and she's like, "Oh, don't worry, I've got this."
Oh, she's pump fake.
The
girls do that.
What? Come on, man.
90% of the time, it's
Girls
just like
pretend to do
a
that.
pump fake.
I got this.
Just to, like,
I have
wait
never
to
got
see-
this in my life.
wait to see
Lies.
what you do, or if a girl offers to pay,
Never.
This is great content.
Why would I?
Yeah.
Huh?
This is great content, yeah?
This is fake.
Yeah,
They're
fact.
just
Oh,
doing it
so
to
they're
see
just pump
what your
faking.
reaction will be.
Yeah,
Why?
it's
Why
even
do I need to
nasty.
see
I
what
prefer
your
girls like
reaction
you that just
would be?
stay there,
To be
innit?
honest, yeah, I don't know.
I don't even pretend to
know
go to
why
so I'm
girls do
looking
it.
at you dead
Yeah.
in the eye.
Yeah.
Like,
I
are
don't
you
know
gonna
why girls do
embarrass
it.
yourself?
I don't know why girls do it.
I don't know
But
why
it
girls
happens.
do it.
No, because they do it because it
Pick
makes them
me.
feel like, oh, I'm willing to pay. I'm not just
They're
using
not willing
you.
to pay. Maybe they're testing you, but I do believe that girls should play games.
Is it? Why do you believe that?
100%, because that's the only way men behave.
No, wait. When did you move to what was it? Is it Congo you went to? What year did you move there?
2023.
2023.
Yeah.
So you were a London girl before then, and so you're saying in terms of
Out of choice, not by
no,
choice.
yeah, of course not my fucking
Not by
choice.
choice.
So I'm saying in terms of anytime you had left your house, like for instance, there was never an instance.
No, I did definitely suffer the traveling on my own coin, unfortunately, until I saw light in Congo.
Yeah, no,
But
and you're saying
paying for things If I'm out with a male friend, never in my life.
Friend,
Male
not even the guy that you're trying to...
they-
Just friend, not even the guy you're trying to fuck or anything.
Never.
Oh, okay.
Why?
And I'm just wondering, do you not draw any line between the two as well?
My male friends are...
Guys you're trying to fuck?
No.
Oh, okay.
What?
Well, I'm saying, is there no difference between a male friend and a guy that's trying to fuck?
It's worse for them probably. Or
With the male friends?
They have to try harder.
And you know what? You have to take into account as well.
But mind you, my male friends are, they are African, first and foremost. So my male friend has flown me out twice.
Have you caned them before?
No, never.
Okay.
Like nothing untoward. It's a completely platonic relationship.
Okay.
So I've got male friends that have taken me on holiday twice and paid while I'm on holiday.
Okay.
Sometimes bought me gifts on the holiday. Like, you'll go to the shops and whatever.
I completely understand. If you're
So
living that
that's
lifestyle,
where
then
I'm coming
obviously,
from.
I'm a dickhead,
which
isn't
is
it?
what, yeah, you are a dickhead. That's why I said to you, you can't say you're not a dickhead. I have to decide whether or not you're a dickhead.
But obviously, but you're going on like this can be done by the normal guy. The normal guy can't fly people out
So
randomly.
what, do you think all my friends are billionaires?
No, but I'm saying they're definitely rich enough to be able to do that.
No, or they just probably plan their day. They know that it's...
Someone that is your friend.
Okay, maybe
that's
they
not
know.
your husband,
Okay, maybe
is
they
planning
know.
to fly
Okay,
you
then
out.
maybe I've been spoiled, or maybe they know. Okay,
You
because
think?
it's Ami.
You've
'Cause
definitely been spoiled.
Oh,
100%. Yeah, I'm saying, for instance, if I had it, I can say that there's been times. I remember when I had it, I would text, even demand them, not even just the girls. Guys, we're going out, everything on me. Leave your wallets at home. As in,
You can be rich, you will be rich.
Well, you can't
yeah,
confuse.
it'll be nasty, isn't it? Yeah.
When it comes to enjoyment, I don't
That
think
means that is...
She hasn't experienced it.
It's
That's what I'm saying.
surprising
She clearly
me
hasn't.
because
She clearly hasn't.
I'm so shocked.
Huh?
Anyway, let's see next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
You know,
No, this one. This one, no.
Sunday
What?
you're good because obviously you helped a lot with like.
Aww.
promoting. We didn't ask as well. Do you know what I'm saying? We didn't ask. And then
You guys, by the way, you're not really... Anyway, we'll talk about that off screen.
What happened?
I know you.
Like, the promo, like... It's like, it's so
I'm not a
lackluster.
promoter.
Lax, innit? Kind of quite lax.
Lackluster, like, you're not even trying.
Yeah,
Why?
but you're only on a Snapchat,
Snapchat,
isn't it?
yeah.
So
Insta, to be fair,
on Insta, yeah.
Okay.
But I need to just
What about you?
translate
But
it.
do you know what my thing is with events? Number one, I'm not a promoter. I just like the behind the scenes, putting it together.
Okay.
Making sure everyone has a good time.
So everyone has their hat to wear.
Yeah. But obviously, initially, I am a promoter, so I still do promote to people. And
Ami Gold.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't want to be one of them guys that every single day come to
This
my
girl's
event, come to my
expensive,
event,
man. I'm looking at
come
you. I
to
can
my
even see the money coming out of her fucking face.
Amen.
One thing I found with
Hallelujah.
events is, you need to put in the work with the event so that it's good.
Yeah.
And people have to FOMO. So it's like the
Yeah.
brand, the name in itself.
Yeah,
Whenever someone hears that you're doing something, people are catting.
They have to be there.
they have to be there.
They have to be.
But like, it's not even just... It's not even... Obviously, it depends on the types of hats you're all wearing. Because I guess you're the promoter type because you're the loud one.
Fuck you, man. This girl.
Yo, no, that's literally... My friend.
But yeah, but it makes sense now, innit? If your male friends are just flying you from pillar to post.
Yeah, so
isn't
I
it?
guess
Yeah.
my experience has like not been the same.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say, do you know, and you know what? And that's a lesson to be learned because when you experience things like that, certain times, like me, I bought snacks, I'm taking you out. My vibe is raw. She doesn't even appreciate it because she is so spoiled.
I don't, but
spoiled.
this is normal.
No, it's not though. It's not. It's not.
So what was I gonna sit here and be talking for 2 hours with a dry mouth?
Yeah, perhaps other
Do you
people have
know
done
that
it.
I
I
would
would never
leave?
do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out.
For instance, yeah, if you were like, Dammy, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna need you to pay for my cab to come here. My vibe will probably be, okay, cool. You know what? I'll do it another time with you, isn't it? When I'm
you
more willing.
can.
No,
Oh,
when
when-
I'm
when-
more willing, because I could just bring somebody else on that doesn't want it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll bring you
That
on.
doesn't
but,
want you to pay for the cab.
yeah, as in, because I'll be like, for instance, because it aligns with my life. Certain times, like I said, I don't live in London. For instance, imagine tomorrow as well. Tomorrow, I'm going to, what was it? My uncle's got a bar in London Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to watch
The match.
the match there. Dammy has invited all of the people there, isn't it? Dammy has brought all of the
That's
girls
got nothing
there.
to do with me.
No, but hear me out. What I'm trying to say is, based on what you're saying, and say if there's 79 Aminata is there, How much is that gonna fucking cost me?
There
Should
could
I-
never be 79
Yeah, so
Aminatas because
so
there's
there's
only
79
one of
Aminatas
me.
there. I should get all of their
You
accounts
don't have to worry about 79 because there's only one of me, so it doesn't matter.
Fair dues, isn't
That's
it?
a hypothetical
But what I'm
that's
trying to
never
say
gonna
is,
be-
but as the person, I believe treating everybody.
You can't say you can't treat everybody
It's
the
not
same.
just about girls.
Because my male friends don't fly out all their female friends. I don't even think they have.
Yeah, so there's a reason why they're doing that to you. then.
Because I'm special. I'm me.
Yeah, so but I'm saying, how does that affect their love life? Have you been in a relationship while that's been happening?
It doesn't affect their love lives.
No, but I'm trying to say, have you been in a relationship and somebody else has been allowed to fly you out before on another man's coin?
No, it was when I was single, but they've been my friends for one's been my friend since I was 16.
Oh, so this is the privilege that only happens when you're not in a relationship.
It's not that we plan it, but our relationship.
Well, he plans it clearly, innit?
Why?
Because it's never happened while you were in a relationship,
But they've been around while I was in relationships.
and it never happened.
Maybe they didn't have the money like that.
Okay, cool.
The 2 times it happened for a reason, though, to be fair.
Yeah, they were trying to fuck, innit?
No.
What was it
So why
happening for
didn't they
reason?
fuck?
Why
Why
didn't
didn't
fuck?
they try?
Because you didn't let them, innit?
No, you have to try to not be lit, right?
Oh, so how does one try?
I don't know, you're a boy.
Well,
Can I-
touch your fire.
Oh, is that how you try it?
Yeah.
Oh, is that your entry? Oh,
No, that used to be back
in
in
your
the
head,
day
you're
anyway.
like, oh, she's let me touch the fire, and then what? You walk
No, but
your way up.
she's vibes by it.
London.
But how does somebody get to cane you then, innit?
What's cane me?
Yeah, that's my terminology because I don't want to say fuck. Fuck is a nasty
No,
word.
I like saying fucked.
Is it? Okay, cool. How does somebody get to fuck you then, innit?
I don't know. You either do or you don't. You'll know way before you.
Oh, so
get
you have to
put
step
your-
on them essentially.
Huh?
You have to.
No.
So how
You
do-
just know. You know you can. You know you'll get the vibe. Like a man knows when he's getting the vibe. that,
Yeah, and that's how people get done. Because some people think they got the vibe and it's not. What you need is verbal
my
confirmation.
vibe is very clear.
Okay. I feel like I'm getting it now.
You're not getting
I'm
it.
not getting it. You see, that's what I'm saying. That's how people fuck
Why do
up.
you feel like you're getting
I
it?
don't
Because
know,
I'm giving
'cause-
you eye contact.
I don't know, maybe in it, but the way you're giving me eye contact, isn't it?
A lot of people say that, but when you're somebody that can get it,
Mm-hmm.
you will know.
What about somebody that I can't get?
You can't get it.
What that you don't see a circumstance?
Where that you get to fuck me.
Yeah.
No, I can't see a
Really?
circumstance. No.
Why not fucking humble me?
First of
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out.
Oh, I've
you
got
don't
a picture of you though, me and you. But you're bent over in front of me. But it's an old school picture. You know the picture I'm talking
It's
about.
a blast.
I probably you're wearing red.
A red blazer.
Yeah.
Why did you not let me pierce my lip, by the way? All of you.
Well,
At the time, I don't think it was out of place at the time.
Now when I see those pictures, I'm like, what the
but funny enough, how we usually I like to start this is how do we know each other, isn't it? So,
Oh, okay.
in your opinion, because certain times I don't even
I
really
have
know.
no idea. How do we know each other? Like, you're loud, you've been around.
Yeah, but I'm not even sure.
I don't even think we were ever, introduced, were we?
Yeah, probably not.
I feel like the moment I came aware of you is Snapchat.
What Snapchat? This recent Snapchat run that you've been on. Fuck off. I knew you
said
before
run that
Snapchat.
you've been on. We knew each other, but we
Facebook.
never spoke. Lies. I've never been on
No,
Facebook.
because you glowed up and then I started messaging you,
You're
innit?
dumb because even back in the day, I've glowed up, but back in the day, I was popping. Don't
You
try
wasn't
it.
popping, but
You're a
you're
liar. I was popping.
popping.
Your whole friendship group fancied me back then, not today.
Fancy don't want to cane.
Are they different?
Yeah.
You'd want to cane someone you don't fancy,
I can fancy somebody and I wouldn't want to cane them.
but doesn't she have to look a certain way for you to want to?
Fancy is almost like innocence of beautiful, I can love
Okay.
you vibes, isn't it? Your vibe, I would 100% have caned you the moment I met you.
Now, back then,
Both. But I'm saying back then I would have caned.
but it's still the point.
It's not fancy though. It's not fancy.
Okay, my point still stands though.
That-
So you can't
I can only
say
speak for myself.
because
not-
if I glowed up, it means no one had any of those
No,
thoughts
it
about
just means
me
you reached
back
a
in
new
the day.
level.
Naturally, you grow with time.
Not everybody, isn't it?
Okay,
Yeah,
but
I'm
back
saying
then,
you glowed up. Why can't you accept that? What's wrong?
I have glowed up, but
Yeah.
it's not to say that back then I wasn't popping. I was popping.
Okay, popping is...
I was popping.
Okay, fair enough. Fair news, isn't it? Now, how do you reckon we knew each other? You reckon it was just... Must be the trust connection, I'm assuming.
I don't
But
think
who
it
brought
was
you
trust.
round, isn't it? Like,
Who brought me around? What, the guys?
yeah.
I feel like you lot's group, different pockets at different times. I was around Kofa a lot.
Oh, okay, maybe.
But that was, I don't even know how I met Kofo, but because I was around Kofo a lot, that's when I met like Kwame, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe
And then
that's
sometimes I'd be around like them lot, not knowing that they knew you lot, and then it will cross over. But it's crazy because I remember like Isaac and them lot at like my 22nd birthday. Who brought them around? I had a house party in Croydon. I had an apartment. That's how you know I was popping back then.
What, because you had a house party? Do you know how many, loser kids had house party?
The vibes around me was just...
Was I there?
You're a hater. You weren't there.
I went
Exactly.
there.
You weren't there. You weren't there.
Isaac was.
Isaac, Barkey... Who did they used to... Isaac, Barkey, and there's another one who
Is he?
Who?
Is he?
Yeah, Fizzy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Them three came to my birthday.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out.
I met them.
Really? Yeah, so they were at my 21st or 22nd birthday.
But
So-
I think it's just,
So yeah, so like there's been times when I've just known, and I don't even know how I came to know them lot. And it also, it's like even when like I would just build connections with people, so then it would be like we even forget that that's how we came around. Because really, it's like it's not like she's like, this is my friend Isaac, this is my friend, blah blah blah. But then somehow I just managed to build a connection, and then
Well, any other girls you used to hang around with?
huh?
Any other girls you used to hang around with? Because I'm thinking, you used to be around some. You couldn't just be around us by yourself.
Yeah, I was around you lot by myself, and then I'd bring like different friends.
Well, what girls do you
around.
reckon you brought around?
But I've never been around you. That's what I'm
What do
saying.
you mean? I've got a picture of basically you're bent over.
It's a blast.
Okay. Yeah, but we've definitely been familiar
can't
with
even
one another then, isn't it? You wouldn't just do that to a stranger. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and stop saying, show me the picture. Stop
What?
saying
You were bent over in front of me.
So I was
Yeah.
probably making for the camera
Yeah, nah, we had rapport. We built rapport.
that I was bending over and
Yeah,
doing what-
100%.
what,
Or do you
like-
just do that to everybody? We had rapport,
No, it's
clearly.
probably banter. 'Cause
Yeah.
when I'm friends with somebody, it's just friendship. So like, there's no like, oh, like he can get it or he can cane. And there's none of that in my mind. So it's a safe space. So if it's a stranger, I probably wouldn't do that. But because you're my friend, I do that because I know you understand that this doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it doesn't
You
mean
get it?
anything.
So yeah.
But I'm saying.
So stop saying bend over. You bent over.
Okay, cool. Innit? What year do you reckon your glow up started, in your opinion? Your re-glow up, seeing as you were already popular.
I don't know. You tell me. You saw it.
No, I feel like you must have been a couple years into your glow up by the time I saw
By
you
the time
again.
you saw
It's
me.
me raw.
By the time you caught on.
Yeah,
When
I
was
was
that?
like, raw.
When was that?
How many years? It must have been some years ago. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I think you were ready. When did you move to Congo? How many years ago?
Wait, so when you're saying a couple of years ago, was it before or after the last settings?
It would have been before.
Wait, the settings when I had orange hair.
Yeah,
Is that
before
the
it was-
last one?
That's not the last one. It was two seconds ago. But there was one before. It would have been before that.
It would have been before that.
Yeah.
So I moved to Congo. The first time I tried to move to Congo was just after COVID. So 2021.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it was around that time then, isn't it? Because I remember I tried to link you, but you were already in Congo, isn't it? This is me. Oh, yo, where are you? And then this is you. I'm in Congo. And I'm like, oh, when you coming back? And then this is you. Probably you don't know, innit? And then I was like, okay, cool.
Well, you trying to link me? Or link me like to see me?
Well, link you to see you, innit? But
Oh, like link me to try and put the pause on me?
listen, do you know what I do, yeah? I'm a very, very friendly... Dale could test...
So what makes you like
what makes you like what?
pursue a female?
You know what's crazy? I'm very... It's about, like...
Vibes.
Yeah, vibes.
You're
so
a liar.
I'll take some... What do you mean? About my... Why am I a liar?
Are you single?
Yeah, I'm single.
How long have you been single for?
Long time, man.
Do you want to be or
Of course, I want to be married, man.
why?
Why do I want to be married?
Yeah.
Because it's something I've always wanted.
Why? Yeah. Why do you want it?
Because I feel like it's the right thing to do,
Based on
based on my religion,
which is
which is football. My religion is football.
okay. So what are you doing about that? Do you
Well,
pray about
I pray
it?
over it, huh?
Do you pray about it?
Yeah, well, sometimes not enough.
Okay. And what do you pray to
And what do
God?
I pray about?
What do you tell God?
To be fair, man, it's usually short, man. Like God, man. Just
Yeah, you
like
don't
I
have
say,
to
man.
spend a lot of
'Cause I've
time.
got a personal relationship with God, so
Oh,
I
that's
speak how I
nice.
speak now.
Yeah.
and it's like,
You're like,
Lord,
God,
just
I'm
let this
tired,
light
I'm tired
line
of
up.
caning. Man spending bare money on petty in Northampton.
This guy,
What's that other pump? What? Pump, they pump guessing me. What is it?
pump faking. You're funny, you know. you're actually funny. Do people know you're funny? Is this why
I'm
they spend money on you?
hilarious.
Huh?
I'm actually really funny.
Yeah, but you're expensive though, isn't it?
I don't know that I'm expensive.
You are expensive, isn't it?
I don't know. Maybe.
What do you as in, and when they fly you out, seeing as that's such a great, do you appreciate when they do that?
Of course.
Okay.
So that situation, it's not like, first of all, it's only one male friend and I've known him since I was 16.
And he's not trying to fuck.
He's
Clearly.
not.
Is he?
He
in a
is
relationship?
not. He's married with kids.
Does his wife know that he flies you out?
His wife, obviously his wife knew. The thing is yeah, it's like, I keep telling you, my male friends are just that. So when we were younger, like, yeah, obviously when I was 16 and we used to be around each other all the time, people were like, yeah, he likes you, or you like each other, but you're young and dumb. Do you know what I mean? There's no boundaries in the sense that, like, play fighting, blah, 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 blah. But then as you grow up and you're maintaining the friendship, I'm the type of person where it's like, I don't want to date someone that's going to be like, I don't want you to be friends with X. So I'll make sure that before anyone comes on the scene, me and X, our relationship isn't one that I'm going to have to explain or defend
So you
when
kind of
someone
back
comes
off from them a
around.
bit.
Yeah, so as we're growing up, the play fighting stops. As we're
That's
growing up.
manipulative, sir.
No, it's not. But as we're growing up, it's like,
The play fighting stuff, you said.
yeah, like when I was 16, who did I not did you not play fight with girls when you were 16?
Not really.
Well, I was a tomboy, so we used to
Okay.
punch. What? Shut up, dickhead. Fighting, whatever. That's what I'm calling play fighting, because we're not fighting for real.
Yeah,
But then
okay.
as you grow up, I'm a female, you're a male, and we want to remain friends. So you set boundaries. So for example, before, I'll talk to my guy friend till like late at night, and it's not a thing. But obviously, and then it's not, we're going to continue talking late at night and it's not a thing. And then now I've got a man and let's stop. It was a thing where I put a stop to it with all my male friends. After 9, I'm not talking to you because it's too late. If it's an
You didn't
emergency
say it,
call,
you just stopped
I
doing
just
it.
stopped,
Okay,
yeah. And then eventually they
That
caught.
makes sense.
Eventually they caught on. So I have very healthy friendships. So we know that we're friends. It means that if he gets with a girlfriend tomorrow, the dynamics of our relationship doesn't have to change because it's already been set. We've already got boundaries. When the first time he flew me out, I was really down. I'd come out of a serious relationship. I told you I was whatever. And I was like, what's wrong with me? I'm ugly. I've never even been flued out. And I think I've got sauce. I'm
Are
saucy.
you sure that wasn't manipulation when you said it?
No, I'm
You
upset.
said to him,
I'm
yo,
talking
what's
to a
wrong
guy.
with me? No one's ever flown me out.
Manipulation, how though? Manipulating him to do what?
No, I'm saying to fly you out.
No, but why?
I don't know.
I can fly myself out, you know. By the way, I've flown
I hate
myself
when girls
out.
say that.
So
it
why
doesn't
would I
mean-
need to manipulate someone that I care about to do something?
No.
And do you think when I'm having... So if I don't understand the downfalls of my relationship with the opposite sex... I'm obviously going to talk to the opposite sex because he
About
knows
it, yeah.
me well enough. Obviously, knowing me as a friend is not the same as knowing me as a girlfriend, but he can be like, oh, based on what I know. So I'm genuinely seeking advice. Like, he clocked that something was wrong with me and was like, come, let's go out. And when we went out, I just laid everything out to him. This is what's happened, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if you have female friends. You seem to not, but obviously you're like little dig. But yeah. So he's like, he wants me to have kids and get married and all of that stuff. I want that for you. You want that. Do you know what I mean? So he's like, what's wrong, man? Like. So I just told him everything and I was upset. So as I'm talking, I'm crying and all of that. And he's giving me advice and it stopped there. Then he needed to go somewhere for work and was like, come with me. And you got my ticket and we went.
Okay.
So that was the first
Okay,
time.
that's
The
nice.
second time
Okay.
was like COVID.
Oh, okay. And by the way, the only reason I said that is because you made it sound like, oh, I never get flown out. And then he flew you out. But you didn't mention it like that. You broke it down just now.
No,
where it was
because
a case
at the
of-
time it was like, get flued out, get flued out, get flued out. And I was looking at the girls that are getting flued out like, oh, like, okay, so if they get flown out, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out.
I like to have first and experience it with someone that means something. So imagine like, it's not a thing anymore.
So if I flew you out, you wouldn't come with me?
Why would you fly me out?
If I just wanted to go out with you?
I don't know you like that.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
You wouldn't come?
No, I wouldn't come.
Not even to like a Portugal or something? Really? Okay. Then again, it's because I've done it to girls I don't really care
I don't
about.
believe you.
You think I haven't? This girl doesn't know me for nothing. Are you crazy?
But I told you I haven't been around you like that. And I came here on public transport. No, I'm joking.
This girl. Okay, wait, so what are the parameters for somebody to, what was it, go? Oh, you have to, well, I guess.
I have to feel safe. Like, I don't want to get there and then you're like trying to touch my thigh and trying to cane. I'm not going to come. Why am I going to put myself in that situation?
Okay,
I have to be safe that I know that when we get there, you're not going to get lost in the sun because you know holidays, yeah? The setup is meant for one thing and one thing only. But yeah, I want to be in a position where I don't want to lose you as a friend. I don't want to feel stuck like I'm having to spend money to go back or like... So
yeah, usually 9 times out of 10, the setup, like you said, the setup of a holiday is all crazy. It kind of means... Two people that go on a holiday, they usually know that something can potentially at least happen.
Not potentially, something will happen.
Well, yeah, I've never been on holiday, and actually I've been on holiday and not fucked before. Yeah, I got blows, but I didn't.
There
fuck.
you go.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is
but you just said you're taking girls on holidays that you didn't care about.
Not care, but I mean, like, I didn't love them or anything.
Oh, but yeah, you'd cane them.
Yeah, I'll cane them.
Cane is a very horrible word.
The fuck is nice.
Fuck is sexy.
Yeah, it's because you're not used to it. Like,
cane,
just say,
like
cane,
getting beats.
Cane. Fuck, like getting fucked. Like,
yeah. Sometimes you get fucked hard.
Yeah. So wait, I feel like going on the holiday. I feel like sometimes it's a vibe, man. Like you said, like sun. You know, what I'm saying, a bit of sun, a bit of sand, beach, cocktails with good people, good vibes. Like that's nice no matter who you go with.
Do you have
really,
tissue?
truly. Huh?
Do you have tissue?
Should be some tissue back. There's some over there. Would you like me to get for you?
Yes,
or
please.
Would that be the general
I
thing
need
to
to
do?
put something on my car.
No, is it directly outside here? No, your car, man. You're good. What car? Is this the range? Yeah. Here you go, darling.
Thank you.
Oh, you can say thank you. Wow, let's go. Okay, that's
Why
fine.
would I not say thank you? Are you alright?
You don't appreciate things.
I'm well
now, have you got
raised.
anything
Of
else
course
to
I appreciate things.
Have you got anything else to like? What else don't you like about the London sort of person?
So there's different stages of dating or getting to know or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's another thing.
What the different stages?
You guys are just all over the place, I feel like.
No, but I feel like certain times, 9 times out of 10, I feel like what happens to a lot of London girls is, and this is not about you because I don't know anything about, like, say, Congo per se. What tends to happen is Western girls.
Do you want some grapes?
Western girls.
Do you want some grapes?
All right, I'm all right. The grapes I bought that you didn't fucking like. Anyway.
Oh, God, why I thought you were preparing yourself to come and get them. The offer's been rescinded.
Now, what was it? Yeah, what tends to happen to a lot of UK girls is they go to Nigeria. They live life in Nigeria where you are now the exotic girl in Nigeria.
Sorry, what do you mean by exotic? You mean non-black, like
No, not non-black, but for instance, you're new meat to a lot of these guys out there.
Why are you calling it exotic? Are you 50 Cent?
No, exotic as in because to the Nigerians, because you're not from there.
What's that? That rapper, that UK rapper?
Fredo?
Yeah. So you know, so that's why you're using the word.
No, I'm just saying, into the Nigerian uncles in Nigeria, I'm not even just uncles.
First of all, not every London girl that goes to Africa is dating an uncle.
I know that. That's why I changed it. Okay. Uncle, as in what?
An older guy.
Yeah, an older guy, yeah.
But you're 35, so how old is
I'm an
older
uncle
guy?
to certain people as well.
No, so how old is older guy to you?
Well, to you, it would be about, I'm saying, between, like, say, maybe 43 and up.
Is an uncle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but what I'm trying to say is, what happens is, well, how old is your niggas, isn't it? They're usually that old.
What? In their 40s, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's calm. Now, what tends to happen is, you not go to Nigeria, or the girl I'm talking about go to Nigeria.
I wouldn't know because I went to Congo because I'm Congolese.
Yeah. So, they will see, basically, they go there, they're like new fresh meat in Nigeria. Everyone is onto them. Right. Guys, some of them with wives, some of them without wives are splashing dosh on this person.
Right.
And basically getting them accustomed to a lifestyle that even this person that has given it to them is not even willing to maintain because they know.
How do you know?
Because I know people that do it as well.
What, guys or the girls?
Yeah, I know guys that do it, and then I know girls that receive it.
What, you know the uncles that are doing this, the married uncles?
Well, yeah, some uncles I do know, innit? But I don't want to bait nobody out.
You've already baited them out.
Yeah, but basically, they're uncles to other people. To me, they're like friends, isn't it?
Okay.
But what I'm trying to say is what tends to happen is this guy has no intention of making this an honest woman out of this person, isn't it?
Okay.
And what tends to happen is this girl now comes back to us lot that are just working normal jobs with this self-inflated view of this is what my life is supposed to be like. And now, as a result of it...
Inflated.
Yeah, but now as a result... No, bear in mind, listen, any person in the world, any girl in the world deserves the world. For somebody that can give them the world, they deserve everything cool.
And the world looks different to everybody.
Facts. But what I'm trying to say is they come back now and they're looking at, these people that can't do what this, this uncle was doing for me in Nigeria. And now all of a sudden, they are also hurting themselves because now they can't even find nobody that's willing to do that for them. And even the person that was doing it to them wasn't even real because they're in an actual relationship. They don't mind paying you bread because they're paying you bread because this is not real to them. They've got a whole life of a real family that they're looking after, nice and new with cash, and it's a nice little lovely arrangement for them, isn't it? And that just works out nice. Now you come back, not you, but you come back, the girl will come back to us, looking at us like we ain't shit because we're not buying them fucking ranges.
No, she's looking at you, but you ain't shit because you ain't shit. Okay?
It's what it is, man.
Let me tell you something. I can't speak for Nigerian girls, and I can't speak for girls that date married men because I don't date married men. My friends...
On purpose?
Yes, of course, on purpose.
No, I'm saying no.
Like, I do not date married men.
Have you happened to date somebody that was married by accident?
I dated someone that was married.
Yeah, by accident.
I didn't know he was married.
Yeah.
And when I found out, we ended. Yeah.
That's a normal trajectory. It happens all the time. Why would they admit?
No, but there's people that date married men. What,
No,
you
okay,
think
some
in
people-
Africa
some
people...
people do.
You think in Africa people hide that they're married?
Some people do, some people don't.
In Africa, they do not hide that they're married.
Some people do.
If girls are telling you that they are lying, they move to you with their wedding bands on. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you that.
That happens in this country as well, though,
Crystal clear. Anybody that tells you that is a liar. They're lying. Okay? So that's number one. So I don't date married men. Okay? I'm not for sale, so I can't be bought. Okay? So like, I can't speak for all the females in the world. I can't speak for all the London girls because I'm not even a London girl. Even when I was a London girl, I'm not a London girl. And I can't speak for Nigerians. Mm-hmm. But what I can speak to is that what changes, that self-inflated view of self that you're talking about. It's not because of the money you aren't or aren't willing to spend. It's the intention behind it. You feel looked after. Here, I feel like girls go through the ropes just to even get to a situation where you're like, what are the stages here? You're talking, getting to know, dating, exclusively dating, before you even get to girlfriend and boyfriend. So imagine me, 35, somebody's going to take me through 5 hoops before I get to be your girlfriend. Girlfriend at 35. Whereas in Congo, so for example, when I got to Congo, the first time someone asked for my number, literally, he was my boyfriend. And unbeknownst to me, so I've given him my number. I think I went out or something and like someone recorded me talking to another. He lost his shit. And I was like saying to my friend like how I met him, what's wrong with this guy? And she was like, yeah, you can't do that. And I was like, why? She's like, when you they're getting to know all of that is the girlfriend and boyfriend stage. And if all goes well, then we move to marriage.
And that's how you like it.
That makes sense because you're dating with intention.
No, but you're saying you took the guy's number and he lost the plot when you spoke to somebody else.
But
you think that's normal?
No, I didn't think it was normal
But
because I was
do you think it's normal?
brainwashed. Because I was brainwashed. Now I think it's normal in the sense that I understand someone dating with intention. They date with intention and they can be girlfriend and boyfriend 5 years, 6 years. Don't think it's instantaneous that you're girlfriend and boyfriend and then straight. Mm-hmm. But it's like when they ask you for your number, they are really scoping you. So you see all you lot stages of talking.
You don't know about my stages.
London boys.
You don't know my stages.
Talking, getting to know. We're getting to know, seeing each other, dating, all of that rubbish.
But as of 9 times out of 10,
what they do.
Boys don't really put titles on it. It's girls that look for the title as to what you're actually doing. Because they like to make sense of things.
Okay,
there's nothing wrong with having...
so
think about it, if you want to marry somebody intentionally, there's nothing wrong with trying to know the person you want to marry before you marry them.
There's nothing wrong. But how many are you trying to marry?
I'm saying if you want to marry one person...
No, yeah. At one time, how many people are you trying to marry?
At one time, one person.
So you get to know one person at one time?
No, my technique will probably be different. It makes more sense to try and get to know...
So I'm asking you directly.
Yeah, I'm saying me. I would like to get to know... Well, for instance,
you want to get to know like 3 people.
I would only be one person at a time. But as I'm single, I don't mind speaking to many different people and figuring out who I actually like and then pursue that person.
So, as you're speaking to them, what does that pertain? What does speaking to someone, what does that mean?
Just finding out, just literally just being about. Bear in mind, it's not working for me because obviously I'm single.
Yeah, clearly. How often do you speak?
Not that much. Well, not that much. But I'm single right now, isn't it? So I'm not the person to be asking.
Exactly. So I'm asking, you're single wanting to be married. So how do you get from A to the B that's your ideal?
But hopefully I just put myself out in the world and I see somebody I like.
Do you see?
And then
That means already you're coming with confusion.
But
God
how
is not a God of confusion. What you're talking, everything you said, does that make sense to you?
Yeah, but I'm saying, for instance, because you're asking me who I'm not pursuing anybody, so I can't even ask.
So say I'm a stranger.
Yeah.
I'm walking down NN2. Is Northampton NN2?
Okay, yeah, you can use that. That's one of them, yeah.
Yeah, I'm walking down Northampton High Street and you see me. What did you call me? Ami Gold.
Ami Gold, yeah, I think that's right.
You see Ami Gold. You don't know my name's Ami. You see Young Ting, whatever. Whatever it is you like, that's what I look like.
Okay, yeah.
You've approached me, taken my number.
Okay.
Yeah. What happens? Speak subjectively. I'm asking you,
What, in the perfect world?
No, in today, not perfect world, that there's other factors now.
Well, I'm saying, okay, cool. I message her, hey, you're right.
Yeah.
And she might not reply back for ages, isn't it?
No, she's responsive. She's replied back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, what are you saying? Let's link up. Let's go on a date.
And then this starts the what process. This is what now.
And then now we're
know
dating, speaking to each other. And what, do I like it now?
What you're dating, speaking to each other.
So I go on a date with her.
Yeah.
And I'm right now, I'm infatuated by her.
I don't know. I'm asking you. You tell me.
Yeah, but this person doesn't exist. I'm saying, so give me the...
No, so talk. I want to know. Talk me through it.
How Dami gets married. Okay, this is how it will work.
How Dami goes from being single. So you've been in a relationship before, right?
Yeah, I've been in a relationship before.
Okay, so how did you get there?
Basically...
tripped and fell.
What?
You tripped and fell.
No, what happened?
There was some intention
No, I don't know. What happened was I started seeing a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically I realised I liked her a lot. And then I was like, no, this is my girlfriend.
But that scene, what is it?
I already knew her from before, isn't it?
Okay, so she wasn't a stranger.
Yeah, so she wasn't a stranger, but then we reconnected one day. Mm-hmm. I really, really, really liked her. And then basically was seeing her every single day for near enough
is this
a week
uni
or two.
days or like not?
Just after university days.
Were you working?
Was I working? I was working as well, yeah. I was seeing her every single day.
Seeing someone every single day?
Yeah, I was seeing her every single day. Because I liked her, innit?
Okay, then, so now would you see someone every single day?
Well, if I could, I would.
That's a bit extreme.
Is it? When you want to see somebody, it's a vibe, innit? It depends if you want to see them.
Every single day?
Yeah.
And you don't live together?
Yeah. Hey, it was a vibe, man. It was a vibe. Well, I enjoyed it while it lasted, didn't it? Well, what's wrong with seeing somebody every single day if you can?
If we live together, that's fine.
Yeah, we didn't. Well, at one point, it was basically we lived together, innit? At one point, innit?
Basically.
Yeah.
Like happenstance because you're just always around each other.
Yeah.
No intention. There we
But
go.
what do you mean? But that was my girlfriend at that point in time, innit?
Did you sit down and say, let's move together, let's share the bills, blah, blah, blah? Or it just happened? Because you're always around each
But I'm
other.
saying in terms of... No, it was...
The missing ingredient between British boys and African men, intention. Of everything we've spoken about. And that's what changes. Because you're under the impression that in Africa, everyone's just billionaires. I can't speak for all African countries, but in Congo, working men, people do work. We have banks. We have private businesses. Like I said, I was a HR director before I came back. So people do their 9 to 5s. Yeah. It's a concept that exists. Even a taxi driver is considered working class.
Okay.
Yeah. Those people still treat the women the same. Obviously, there's levels to it, depending on who you are.
Okay, yeah.
Right? And depending on how much money you make. But you could be... So in Congo, it's like the main area, the city, is an area called Gombe. So some people, that's unrealistic to them. So it's kind of like Oxford Circus. But you could live in Brixton. And Brixton's really gentrified now, but back in the day, you could still have a good time in Brixton.
Yeah, you can still
Does
have
that make
one
sense?
now, yeah.
So it's the same in Congo. So you might live in an area called Limete, for example. It's not popping like Oxford Circus or Gombe, but in that area, you'll still take your girl on a date. You're still going to take her and eat. You're still going to pay for her taxi to and from. You two might share. and he might walk home, for example. I don't know. I don't know, because that's not the guy that I'm dating. But the intention, you're still treated the same. And that girl isn't going to expect you to start taking her all the way to Oxford Circus every day or every time you go on a date because of some self-inflation. No, it's that there's a standard way of treating women that men in Africa understand.
You're speaking about women that you're dating. As in, who says that if I'm dating a woman, I wouldn't do any of that stuff, isn't it? I'm not dating you, though, innit? You know what I'm saying? So, in regards to, if we're talking about dating, who doesn't do that in this country?
But you just said that everyone is just getting paid, you make uncle, and then that's why the girls are changing.
No, what I'm trying to say is there's certain girls, isn't it? And plus, I've even seen it happen to girls in this country where there'll be a girl, I don't know, not even for me to judge, but there's a girl that will have X standards.
Yeah.
She then meets a nigger, and let's say,
who's?
And one of my
But can
cousins.
I say something? What's wrong with a girl having standards?
No, she can have standards. But I'm saying, for instance, like I said, my cousin will meet a girl straight out of university now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. She's calm. My cousin will just drive around in his Lamborghini.
Okay.
And then basically puts the girl inside the Lamborghini. This guy has no intention of making this girl wifey or nothing. He wants.
So why is he riding around in a Lamborghini?
No, but I'm just saying, he's got her inside of the car.
Yeah.
Now, fucks her, does whatever he wants to do with her. He leaves the girl.
Dirtbag.
She's now been in the Lamborghini now.
Yeah.
And she believes that
she's Lamborghini.
There's no other car that I should be in but this one. Nah. What were you talking about?
Why?
This guy flew me to blah, blah, blah. Why are you not taking me there, innit?
Okay, why not?
No, but the guy might be like, yo, I haven't got Lamborghini money.
Yeah, then she shouldn't date the guy if he doesn't have Lamborghini
and that's what I'm saying,
money.
and that's fine.
But does your cousin have Lamborghini money?
What, the one that in the Lamborghini?
Yeah, just because he's in a Lamborghini doesn't mean he has
He probably
Lamborghini
doesn't have
money.
Lamborghini money there.
Okay, so then, what's the point?
No, what I'm trying to say is now, even if that is the case, she is now left with the impression, the Lamborghini impression.
Hold on a second. So say, okay, I told you about my ex, okay? So now if I'm like, the guy has to have he has to be in a certain tax bracket.
That's fine. You can say anything. You can say my guy has to have one leg. You have to find him at the end of the day.
What's wrong with her having Lamborghini expectations now?
There's nothing wrong with having, but I'm saying in terms, now
but
she has
you're
to find
making
him.
it sound like it's unrealistic.
No, I'm not. But what I'm trying to say is, for instance, if you come back here and say that I must have cab to drop you and from money, if I haven't got it, what am I supposed to do? If I haven't got money to pay everybody to come here and back, what am I supposed to do?
Some women are sacrificing love for materialism.
No, but you're considering material, like the thing is that you guys are considering materialism things that are the bare necessity.
What I'm saying is, so the example Danny gave, it was a guy's got money but treats the woman like shit.
Yeah.
But she's now attached
to the money.
Do you get it? So she's willing to sacrifice.
It might not even be the money, it might be the lifestyle.
Okay, even say the lifestyle.
Okay, and the lifestyle may not, this is the thing, the lifestyle may not even be money or a certain tax bracket, but it's also that the fact that maybe he's not worried about money. So money's not a conversation, and not being worried about money doesn't mean Lamborghini. It means that maybe you're you can be like on a 9 to 5 and a 30k salary 9 to 5 and a 60k salary 9 to 5. Our worries are different. Does that make?
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out.
Anyway, what got you onto your fitness, isn't it?
I just want to lose weight.
Okay, cool. Well, what?
I figured.
And how long have you been doing it for? Because it looks like you go every single day.
I go every single day.
Is it like a mental?
I didn't go today, sadly.
Because
I would have been late, yeah.
Okay, my bad, isn't it? Now, as a result...
Today's technically a rest day, so on my rest days, I would do Pilates.
Okay. How long have you been going like ham like this for?
I've always been a gym girl, by the way.
It?
Yeah, always.
Okay.
In secondary school, I used to run 800 meters.
Oh, what, as in like for your borough and stuff
For
like
my
that?
school, yeah.
What, do you remember what your times were?
So I know that the last time we came fourth, and that was because of me, and I didn't train, and I was heartbroken. So ever since then, I hate running.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I hate running.
Was it one of those, sometimes they put you in those big arenas in front of people?
Yeah, 800 meters. Do you know how?
Yeah, that's twice around the track.
It's tough.
They made me do the hurdles.
I was like, obviously in school, I was skinny, like very, very skinny. No breasts, no bum, no hips, no, just a stick. So anyway, so I was really active and really good at running. And then, I got a bit cocky. So that last one, I didn't train. And I remember my teachers were like, train. And when everyone was training, I was chilling, talking.
Were you one of the best at your particular...
At my school, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the best either start or you finish. And what happens in between.
What was it, like a relay of 800?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, 4 by 800?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fuck.
So...
and everyone else did good, but you...
But if you're starting and you're finishing, you basically make or break the race. And I started because I was good and I was consecutively good until that last year. I didn't train. We used to come like second. At the worst, we used to come second, but definitely not fourth. And we came fourth. And I know it was, And
then since then, you didn't do it again?
I don't run. Yeah.
Oh, right.
So that was running. So obviously in school. And then when I left school, in college, I used to go like Brixton Recreation Centre. Lived in Croydon, but I'd go Brixton Recreation Centre doing weights with all the man them, not knowing what the hell I was doing.
Weights? Okay.
Yeah. Because obviously boys were just, back in the day, it was just about... And me copying,
Well, so
like not doing.
hedge?
No, obviously I can't go from 0 to 100. That me, but yeah, I was just copying the boys. Like I feel like back in the day when I was 16, a lot of people didn't know what they were doing in the gym. They were just piling on the weights, doing the weights, biceps or the. So yeah, similarly, I was there, but I was like, I would say one of the most consistent females that will go in Brixton Recreation Centre. So that was like maybe 4 times a week. And then after that, so like 18, 19, I kind of got serious with it. So I started understanding what I was doing in the gym, and I used to go with my friend and her boyfriend.
2018, 19 or the age?
No,
18.
age.
Okay.
And then I used to go with my friend and her boyfriend, and we used to go 3 times a week. And they would give us girl exercises, like my friend's boyfriend. So like, yeah, I say that to say I've always been a gym babe.
Oh, okay, cool. And what were you working on in the gym? Because 9 times out of 10, girls, they would be working on funny
I've
things,
had like personal trainers. And it's always been full body. At one point, I did like get swept up in the big bum, small waist scenario. So I was always doing leg days. But then my legs has always been, because like I said, I used to run. So I've always been fit, lower body. And then I wanted, big bum and all that stuff. So we squats galore.
So what are you now? Full body? Everything now?
Yeah, now a little bit of everything.
What's your cardio
I focus more on my upper body.
What's your cardio saying now?
What do you mean?
As in like what? Can you still run? Because 800 meters.
Yeah, I can run.
Air girls can't. Do you do run clubs and shit like that?
Nah.
Well, can you run like 5K normally?
No.
Have you tried though?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not interested.
Yes. It's what? Just long?
I'm just not interested.
And
It's not like... Yeah.
And what's that?
I don't know how to use it.
You don't, but I'm saying, do you
I can't tell you.
Oh, so you don't even...
Absolutely nothing, I don't know.
Because usually 9 times
it
out of
does
10...
something, but I don't know what it's doing.
With these gym people, I ask them, what would they prefer to leave at home? Headphones or Apple Watch, isn't it?
I leave my Apple Watch at home often. I use it as a watch.
You leave... do you use headphones in the gym?
Sometimes.
Rah, man, what's your... How do you not use it? Because certain times...
But like I said, I've been doing this a long time. Like, all of those things for people, it's like something that I assume makes the process easier. I don't know. Yeah. Music is making you forget about the pain. No. It's not that for me. I can go to the gym without music.
Oh, right, fucking hell, man. That's a vibe, boy. That's a vibe.
I like going to the gym. I like it.
When you don't go, because I know some people are actually relying on it now. Obviously, it helps for like mental health and shit. Like, when you don't go, certain times you feel like shit because you didn't go. Like, are you dependent on it
right now? I'm actively trying to get to an ideal weight, and that's the first time in my life I'm at this stage. Before, it's like my way of life. So if I don't go, like normally when I was in London before I moved, when I went to Congo, I was still 5 times a day gym babe, 6 a.m. club. So that's normal. But if I miss 2 days, it's not a big deal to me because I'm consistently go to the gym. But now, because I'm actively trying to get to a particular weight, in my mind, it's like if I miss a day, then I've missed a day to lose weight. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well,
but that's only because now I'm trying to lose weight.
Now, obviously, as someone that goes all the time, what do you reckon in your personal body?
Yeah.
Is it more gym versus diet. Like, what's
Right now,
Yeah.
I've actually been converted that diet. Diet's like 80% of it. Because
Do you
what
feel
I'm
that way
doing
as
in
well?
the now, what I'm doing in the gym now compared to what I usually do, I'm not working hard in the gym
right now?
right now. No,
And but the results
the
are
results are, I think, 85% of it is food.
fucking hell, mate.
Yeah.
And what are you eating?
I only have
Fish.
one high carb day.
One high carb there.
Yeah,
And how heavy do you go with the carbs on that day?
I don't really go heavy with the carbs.
Carbs is usually the best things in the world,
I know, rice and stew, man. Fuck.
man. Man, pasta as well, man.
Pasta. I haven't had pasta. So in Congo, obviously, I was carb heavy. I was having like fufu all the time. What did my house girl? She used
Taba,
to
what's
make
taba? That's a
goat meat.
Goat meat, oh yeah.
None of the food that you taste here is the same, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's,
yo.
this is my only
But in Congo, yo,
Why
I
are
had
you
it
back?
just before. I know. Why am I back?
asking,
Why?
though.
I don't know.
No,
I
but
regretted
seriously.
it the moment I got back.
What,
I
as
just
in
needed a break. In an ideal world, I'd be
50-50?
yeah.
Okay.
In an ideal world,
Now, is it, because I know some people are
not
doing
even
that now.
50-50.
70, 80.
Some-
Or remote working.
Just have the liberty of dipping out.
And you're working in the UK currently, isn't it?
I technically have a job in Congo. I'm a HR director. I keep telling you.
But I'm saying, so you're working remote from there?
I'm on a contract in Congo. I'm not working remote, but I have a job. I left my job.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, so how long does this last for? You said you're on a contract.
I don't know.
Oh, that's a vibe, and you're allowed to
It's
fucking
not
be
a
there.
vibe, no.
You're not allowed to be. What? So is it you go to your laptop and okay, interesting. This sounds political. Are you able to? Because I know some people are doing that now. They're working from UK, getting UK salary.
You can't do that in Congo. The
Well,
electricity cutting out is too much.
all right, fucking. Well, then
How you going to explain it?
Oh yeah, fact. If you're on a Zoom call and all the fucking lights will go on.
Because even the generator, when the lights cut off, it takes a minute for it to kick in. So while it's kicking in and you have to re-log back in and do all of that jazz.
But then there's some roles now that they basically they just
They
want you
let
to be
you,
remote.
but-
be remote.
It depends on the organisation because of the tax implications.
Yeah, I know.
So more times people aren't really declaring it. They're acting as if they're working from home hybrid in whatever country that they work at, but really they're in Africa.
Yeah.
And then they're disguising it. Because if you declare it, your company's going to have to declare it, especially if they're above board.
Yeah.
It's called expatriate tax, right? So even though you might not be working as an expatriate, it just depends. And
What
Congo,
does even expat mean, even? You know?
I don't even know the actual
Yeah, I don't even know why.
definition.
Yeah, expatriate. I don't know, man.
Expatriate tax, expatriate, but I don't know what it actually means. But in Congo and the UK, like Congo's red listed.
Yeah, but they're so racist with that.
Cut out.
Even I
Well,
don't think
we ha-
Nigeria's
we have
even
been
accepted
in-
for my company.
I
You're
think
not.
Nigeria is accepted more than Congo is.
Yeah, it is probably more than Congo.
Everywhere is more than Congo. They closed my bank accounts. They
Which
thought
one?
I
The UK
was-
ones?
Yeah, I have a post
Oh,
office
Mark.
account.
Have you requested to see what the blocks on your account are? You should do that.
Yeah, money laundering.
Wow.
When I was moving, obviously I was moving my cash, and then they were like, you can't send money to Congo. Then I started using Western Union, and now I can't even use Western Union. So my card will decline.
Wow, you tried Revolut?
Revolut is the last one that closed on me.
Oh my God.
They literally called me. They were like, why are you... Obviously I was moving a substantial amount of money.
What the fuck?
And I was like, I'm going to Congo for a while, made up some story. And then they were like, okay, that's fine. Then they took the block off. And then they wrote to me and was like, basically take your money out. You know what the...
Yeah. Back in that, they did a
But
SARS on
Congo's
your
like,
account.
because there's no official way to check. And it's a heavy cash country.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Fucking hell. Now,
And obviously you don't want to get accused of like war money and stuff.
right, well, have you tried to apply for it? Because obviously you're a British citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried to apply to go to a visa in America and see what they'll say? Do you?
A visa in America?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
As in, like, try... Because certain times, you know, when you visited some of these red zoned countries, they move funny with you in
No,
certain
I
places.
have an Esther right now. I think it runs out next year.
Oh shit, yeah, reminds me, I got one as well, bro.
Because I was meant to go February this year.
Oh, to where?
Miami.
Vibe. Oh, on what vibe?
To see my brother.
Oh, well, yeah, what how many siblings you got?
6.
Fucking hell, what, both same mum, same dad, or? Rotted, fam. That's a real one, boy. Yeah, man.
And then my dad has other kids as well.
Fuck, what? So how many siblings do you wouldn't even know? Oh, fuck. What time is it now?
I don't really.
No, the actual time. I booked the Lux Manor for 7, but you know what I'm saying? I see. Funny enough, like I said, 6. Yeah. Okay, sweet. Yeah. Funny enough, you're the only girl that's actually came on time. Funny enough, isn't it?
Look at that.
Yeah. I was even cussing her because she was. I think I spoke to her at 1.
Yeah. I was like, I'm about to leave my house. Can't be late.
You need to be there 4. Like, what? You're leaving at 1.
Yeah, but you're never on time though, isn't it? So it's one of those ones, isn't it? The wrong person to hear that from.
I think it's part of your character.
I don't want to say that I've got a actual reason why I'm always late.
Yeah, because you want to look fly.
No.
Yeah.
To do that.
Well, what do you think your reason is why you're always late? Well, you don't respect people.
Don't include this.
Yeah?
I've got ADHD.
I got ADHD as well.
But my one's not the behavioural one. It's the mental one. So there's bare things in my life that...
You're not sugar heavy though.
Huh?
Because apparently ADHD, they say, is technically in the simplest of
I feel like everybody's
But
diagnosed
you think
themselves
yeah, they are.
with...
Yeah.
But you know what it is? I feel like that as well. That's why I don't like to say it.
I don't think you should say it.
Self-diagnosing.
Yeah.
But there's actual things in my life from when I'm, as long as I can remember, that's been affecting us. What the hell is wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? But it's like when I see the diagnosis of ADHD and like the symptoms like the mental one,
Yeah, spot on,
I
bro.
literally tick every single...
But they're good with that. Oh, do you wake up when you sleep sometimes, isn't it? Yeah, then they'll be like, oh yeah, that's
it's like
fucking...
too much to be like a coincidence. So I'm trying to get like a actual official...
But don't let them give you fucking medication.
The thing is, I feel like everybody's on some sort of spectrum.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm an insomniac, but I don't really...
You
Like,
don't sleep that much?
Nah, I barely.
How much sleep
I
do you reckon
do
you
not sleep.
I don't sleep as well, but how about
And you
yours?
know what, yeah? I was watching... what's that mixed race guy that does the podcast?
Stephen Butler.
Yeah, and someone was on there and they were talking, they were like, if you don't sleep between this and this and when you get older, you're going to have this. I was like...
Was it that guy
Tap
that
out.
he tries to stay alive for as long as possible? Is that guy?
I don't even know.
Oh,
I
okay.
saw it was like a short somewhere, but I didn't entertain it because I don't like hearing that type of stuff. It's not my portion. But yeah, I don't sleep.
Fucking hell, man.
I wake up at 5 a.m. every single day. So I can go to sleep at 4. If I drift off, I'm going to wake up at 5. And sometimes I can't get back to sleep.
What time do you try to
I'll
sleep?
just stay
Like on a regular?
9.
Oh, that's good though. You try
Yeah.
though. You try.
Yeah.
And how frequently do you actually get to do the 9 to 5?
I think it works. 9 to what?
Because obviously you wake up at 5.
Yeah.
So,
I think it works when I have a reason to be up at 5 or to be up at 9.
yeah, my alarm says 5:30, but boy, I hit that snooze. Bam. And it's not working now, boy. That snooze does whatever it wants now. You hit it, it'll be on silent for like 45 minutes. I'll be like, yo,
maybe it
what?
clocks how your activity.
Bro, that's not useful. I'm trying to wake up. What's wrong with it?
Because you're snoozing it.
If you hit it too many times,
If you hit it too many times, it will clock, yeah.
that happens to me.
I don't even set my alarm anymore. I wake up at 5. It was a lot easier in Congo as well. Yeah.
How was life? Obviously, we'll wrap up. How was life like living there, like in general?
Very different.
I remember your house looked nice, isn't it? I used to see you decorate it. You used to get builders in and shit to do stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was your life like there?
It was nice. It was different. A huge adjustment, but yeah, it was different. It was nice. I don't know if it's nice. It's just different. Living in Africa is different. Obviously, you're in majority. So when I got back, the first thing that shocked me was like, wow, there's bare white people. I think I was walking to cross the road and there was like white person to my left, right, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh yeah, I'm in London. That was like... Now
we had obviously when we had remember when Rhoda came. Rhoda said, obviously, but I know this might not be your particular journey being in Africa, because she was in Ghana.
Yeah.
She said when she went to Ghana, she felt like as though she was seen.
Yeah, as a woman as well, definitely. Like pretty privilege. I don't think I've ever experienced pretty privilege until I started going to Africa. And that's not just Congo. That's even when I went to Ghana. In Ghana, I spent 75p the whole time I was there, and I was there for 2 weeks.
Yeah, girls usually talk about leaving with profit. Go
Yeah,
on holiday.
I've
coming
heard
back
people
up.
they left with more, but it was like you're like those things don't get said to girls, because that's why I took such contention when you said exotic. Those are things that happen to like the, the cocktails of us, the light-skinned girls, not the African girls' names with like Aminata. You don't hear that stuff. So you can think highly of yourself, but to actually have it reciprocated, that didn't happen to me till I got to Africa.
That's beautiful.
So that was really nice.
At the same time,
yeah,
though,
sad it is. If you're African, I think you should go home. If you're not British, if you're not English, should I say, I think you should go home and actually experience life there.
Well, as in English as in white?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
well, lovely having
I think
you,
everyone should experience that.
How you getting home?
Fuck you.
Tell you what's changed right now. In a different field, different lane right now. Now I'm in the mud, switching lanes right now. Passive income getting paid right now. Used to roll around with sinners, bulldozers and killers. Now we focused on figures. 3-course meals for dinners. 5-star suites and villas. Now the swag hit different. Cause the bag is different. And the tab is